Come on. Questions. I don't want you from tomorrow onwards. I'll go to 10th class. They were so sad, no? They were not given this option of group study. So I said I will do it for you. Yeah. Stand up better. No, sir.
I asked you guys that efficient way to do revision. You said that you should have a partner with you. But what if there is a situation I am alone, I don't have a partner, and I want to revise it quickly and efficiently?
See, in this world there are plenty of options. Do you have any classmates? Do you think you are not able to canvass him to become your friend? That means we are called a human being. What's it? We are called a human being. And we are also called a social being. Your question is not different. Add such questions. So, next holiday, when is that you are free? Sunday. Correct? When is your birthday? I am not asking date, day. I am very specific in using my words. I am asking day, you are giving me date. I want day. Eh? Wonderful. So next Sunday is your birthday. Are you getting? Call your friends who will not come to you for learning. Tell them my birthday. We have a cake cutting ceremony. We have a biryani. Chicken biryani you like or what? Eh? Yeah. Then make malai kufta, rumali roti. Ask your mother to prepare the best item. Ask your friends. Then tell them, let us finish this chapter. Then only food is given to you. Are you getting? No joke. I had a student who was very, very bad. Nobody wanted to have company with her. Reshma. I am telling the name. I am not telling some false. She will also see this. She said, openly tell about my story, no problem. Her mother brought me when she was in 9th class. Said, I don't know what to do with this girl. Useless. I said, give it to me. And now she completed her MBBS. What she did was, every holiday was birthday. I asked her mother, your job is only preparing beautiful food and she will bring all friends and you have to give food. But only after completing one chapter, discussion, quiz competition, writing exam, all that is over, then let us have food. Then after that, one more chapter, then ice cream. Only veg ice cream. Most of the ice creams are non-veg. Be very careful. Unless it has got a green band, it is called, and you don't become vegetarian also. Beauty without cruelty. There is a website. Look at every chocolate you eat. That has got lot of non-vegetarian inside. Every tablet you eat is non-vegetarian. Beauty without cruelty. That's a website which was in Pune. Veganism. What's it called? Veganism. Every egg that you eat was an abortion. But now today egg is not abortion because genetically modified, biotechnology modified. The egg will not hatch. Otherwise, when you break an egg, you will see one blood spot after 2 weeks. After 1 month, you will see a big blood spot. After 2 months, you will see a small chicken inside. So when you make omelette, actually you are making a blood omelette. I was a true non-veg. Ate all the animals. Snake, dog, crocodile. Then stopped. I was in Hong Kong. They give you a beautiful halwa sandwich. And the halwa, I went to the factory to see how it is made. They put all the animals inside. It comes as a beautiful halwa. So don't eat any Chinese non-veg. No guarantee. Good. Now make parties at your home. Ask whomever you want. Whatever choice you want will be prepared, but chapter has to be taught to me. Imagine next 6 months, lot of people hosting party. Don't waste your money to pay to some tuition center. Make party at home. Both my son used to have lot of people coming and staying in my house, and they study like this. That's why my kids are scientists now. One is a nuclear scientist, another one is a social scientist. Okay, so very easy. To get company, you must bribe them. Yeah.
How would you like us to manage our time while we also get distracted by watching movies or
No, movie watching is not a distraction. Social media also. Decide that you have 24 hours. Decide I am going to sleep how many hours? I sleep at 3 o'clock, wake up at 6 o'clock. 3 hours is my sleep for last so many years. Still I am active. I am not a patient, but deep sleep. Sleep only when you feel really sleepy. Wake up as soon as you get up, wake up, get up should be equal. There is no wake up and get up gap. Fine, whatever time. In between decide I am going to be on social media, whichever. You can see me on Instagram, you can see me on Facebook. I have got so many profiles. Each gadget different profiles. Another few more are there, telephones. And my laptop also 2 different profiles or 2 different logins. All of them I answer. 1 lakh contacts here. 1000 messages per day. And another 1 lakh here. I answer all of them. But you have to be very smart. But decide I will use only this much time. Let it be 2 hours or 3 hours. You decide. Your timetable is in your hand. But rest of the time it's all away from you. I am going to be totally dedicated. Distraction can be stopped only like this. Create a time and then say I will do only this. Okay, 20 minutes you study. You have a sister at home. After 20 minutes, elder or younger? Elder at home. Mother, father, somebody is there. Whoever is there at home, go and pull their hair, kick them, start playing with them. 5 minutes play with them and say, after 5 minutes I am going to study, don't disturb now. That afterwards 5 minutes play with them. Life has to be like you have an eye, you have an eyelid. Rest belongs to the work with no eyelids to the eyes. That's a great quote. You need rest, you need also eyes. 20 minutes study, 5 minutes joke and fun. After 5, that time you chat, you decide. Now 8 o'clock up to 8:20 we will study, then I will call you, let us discuss what we studied. That also becomes a fun. Can you imagine how beautiful life will be? Understood? And you feel at the end of the day, today was a great day. I did so much. Is it not in your life, many of the days at the end of the day you feel I wasted my time? You know, the most pitiest people are those people who keep thinking that I wasted my time. But what happens is you are not repairing it. Every day you are in same habit. Don't do that. So decide your time, make your timetable, stay by that. That is called niyama. What is called a niyama? In yoga, yama, non-violence. Niyama, self-discipline. Your discipline you decide. I have decided this is how I am. Everything else is out of my bounds. 18 days, talk to everybody, make a nice beautiful chart. I am sure if you are not disciplined you get a lot of scolding. You ask your father what are the scoldings, you can imagine what he generally tells you, what mother tells you. Make a beautiful A0 chart, drawing sheet, write all mother scolding, father scolding, keep it there and tell father, mother, don't waste time, I already written down. If you have something to add, you can add, something to delete, you delete. Don't waste my time, don't waste your time. I have decided to be a good boy, now you don't come to me. Finished. All of you write down, sit down. one assignment, another beautiful thing because of his question. Write down different roles which you have. You know what is a role? What are the roles? You are a daughter, you are a student, you are a neighbor, you are a sister, you are a brother. Write down all the roles in your life in the priority order which you think is great. Write it very fast. Role. Title role. 1, 2, 3 below that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write it below. So you have different roles now. Don't copy from your neighbor. Write your role. You understood what is a role. You are a son, you are a brother, you are a neighbor, you are a citizen, you are a student, you are a daughter. Anything you want you can write. Done? I've got so many things, but I will stop with only this. Now tell me, all of you have written daughter and son, right? Now put 2 arrows. Father, mother. You are a son of your father, son of your mother. Daughter of your mother, daughter of your father, right? Now put a small bracket there. How good a daughter you are according to your father, according to your mother, out of 10, how much mark they will give you? Will they give you 10 out of 10? Don't say never. I have got students, I will improve you to say, my daughter is 200%. That's what I do. You never evaluate it like this. When you evaluate, automatically you will remember what you should do to make the rating good. Correct? Now you have written either 2 marks or 8 marks or 10 marks, right? From father, from mother. Bracket close. Put a dash. Put another bracket open. Keep it there. Blank. Today go back to your father and ask, as a daughter, as a son, how much mark you will give me? Write it there. Write it there sincerely. Understood? Now put a dash. You put F, M there, right? How much mark you will give to your father as a father? How much mark you will give to your mother as a mother? That means they are doing the roles perfectly, but you are not doing your role perfectly, right? Do you think in your life you can repair it after some time? When you should start? Now. Now as a brother, as a sister, how good you are? Now did you write your role as a friend? Yes. How good a friend you are. Ask your friend how much mark he will give me. Are you getting what I am saying? Assume I have to improve my weight, I have to wait, see my weight today and take sufficient food so that tomorrow I can be better, right? So in your role, you have to make your roles 100%. Is it not important? Is it not important? That's what is to be done. Now who has to give you prescription how to improve like a daughter? You can decide. Now don't think that no, I am a good student, I have a lot of things to study. All that is immaterial. Go and help your mother. And 7th grade when I was a student, I learned the whole cooking. Look at cooking DrTPS. You will see my YouTube videos. When children from BTech, after BTech they come to me, they want to become civil service IAS. I have got a lot of students, IAS aspirants. Come to my Hyderabad house. The whole library, maybe bigger than this library, my house. And you will see a lot of civil service books. They come and study there. But when they come, after BTech, from a very rich family, somebody comes to me, I will say, go and make chai for me. And she will say, no, I have never made chai. I will teach you now, but from tomorrow, you will have to make for me. Most important, all the household work you must be able to do it. You can see DrTPS climbing coconut tree. You can see me doing agriculture, farming DrTPS. I am a good farmer. I do all activities. I do painting, I do carpentry, I do electrical work, I do repairing of all these items. I am a good driver. You must be able to do whatever job at home your father is able to do, mother is able to do. I will tell you, in your life you will not get this chance, because after plus 2, either graduation, post graduation, you are away from your house. Understood? Your bondage with your parents are most essential. I lost my father when I was 4 years old. I didn't have that opportunity to survive. I lost my mother, but all the time I told you I was not a good student. But all the time mother used to keep her hand on my head and say, tomorrow you will become a good boy. What was the blessing? Tomorrow you will become a good boy. That means today I am not a good boy. But she never told me that you are not a good boy. What she told was?
Tomorrow you will become.
And that scolding became a blessing. Not to you alone. All my lectures, wherever possible, I keep telling my mother, and her qualification is 3rd class dropout. Have not studied. My father never attended school, 0 class. I am from such a family. So don't worry about how good your parents educated or not. Get their blessings. I am a meditation master from Himalayan tradition, but I never taught meditation to anybody. I keep saying, for all of you, the meditation is sleeping on your parents' lap. Are you getting? All that peaceful mind, after all studies, before going to bed, assume your mother is scolding you, father is scolding you, ask them, sit down there. Ask them to sit somewhere, go and sleep on their lap, and ask a question. When I was 2 years old, how I was? Automatically they will become so kind and loving, they will forget all your mistakes. Then immediately ask, what was that you were trying to scold me? They said, they forgot. You understood?
Yes.
The anger, scolding has only very short life. Only when you love them. And ask them to keep their hand on your head. Give them blessing. What is the blessing? Tomorrow you will become a good girl or a good boy. Then ask them how much mark you will give me as a daughter. They'll say 10 out of 10. Understood? Don't miss loving your parents. Don't ever miss loving your parents. Because don't cry once they die. Understood? Give them as much as you can during the time, which you cannot repair later. So life is a great investment. What is life?
Great investment.
And every relation is a great investment. You will not know the value now. Those who lost will know. Even when I was a scientist, when I come from home in Hyderabad, my mother used to be there. As I reach, she will run for making chai. I'll say, sit there, I want to sleep on your lap for some time. All the problems in the office will go. He said, don't worry, everything is gone, finished. Got it?
Yes.
You can learn as much as you want. Good brain. Brain is like a rubber band. The more you stretch, the more elasticity it will have. If you don't stretch it and keep it in a corner, after some time you take the rubber band, it will break. Brain is like that. Use it. Dialogue. Yeah, I think I have given sufficient for you. Right? So make use of your time. Make your life much useful. Make your time. Just because I make a timetable only for studies, no. Spend time with the parents. Invest the time there. Got it? That's essential. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
How to overcome the setback of failure? Not as in failure like but bad marks, or like we wanted to achieve something but we could not achieve our target, or our goal. We wanted to do better, but we could not. And now we are demotivated, and now we don't want to do anything else.
Is it studying problem?
Yes.
Now you think that you have a good company, work like this, you think there will be something which you cannot do? Your friends are with you, right? Who can support you?
Friends and family.
Friends and family. That is why I said don't become ever alone. When you are alone, you have this problem. Got it? Assume I am not able to climb. What do my friends do? They will give you a hand and say, come on, I am there to help you, right? Are you able to follow?
Yes.
When I explain, you may not be able to understand maths, but your friends explain it, that is in your frequency. Got it? Assume something is not able to understand. I am not able to clean something. What do? Just water is not enough sometimes. I will have to use different liquids, detergents, right? So that is called a smart way of working. So hard work is what many people will suggest you. I will never suggest hard work. The idea is smart work. There is a big stone which I have to break. A hard worker will keep on hammering it. You know what a smart worker will do? They will look all the side and see, here if I hit, it will break. And one hit is good enough. So identifying where to hit is the ability to overcome the problems. There is nothing impossible. If she can do, you can also do it. So how much, where, when, what force is to be used, that will tell you. The best method is how much you know, communicate to somebody else. My professor used to tell when I was doing my maths masters, we had a beautiful, handsome, who used to come on cycle, a Tamil, Ramanujam was my maths professor. I don't want to tell Ramanujam because he is another great Ramanujam professor. His name itself was Ramanujam. My role model was he. Beautiful English. So he used to tell, if you don't know music, speak about music. If you don't know music,
Speak about it.
somebody who knows music will come and tell you, this is not music. Then ask them what is music. Then they will teach you music. And then tell somebody else, this is music. And tell 5 people you learned music. You understood?
Yes.
So how to study? If you don't know, speak about it. But accept criticisms, corrections, judgments. Accept. I am ready to change. I will listen to you. You tell me what is that correct. Then I will correct it. That should be there. So if you don't know, you think that you are alone, impossible. You have lot of friends, talk to them. This much I know. I had a student after a BDS program in a medical college, I gave a talk. Night somebody called me and said, I am going to commit suicide. I said, wonderful, commit suicide. Where are you staying? I am in the hostel. Which floor? 7th floor. No, even if you jump, it's a medical college. Immediately you will be in ICU and nobody will see you. But that is not good. Then he asked me, DrTPS, you are joking when I am seriously saying. I said, stupid girl, if somebody is going to commit suicide, they are not going to call somebody and say, I am going to commit suicide. You are calling me because you want to live. You want to get rid of this problem, right?
Yes.
You tell me what is your problem. She said, tomorrow is my exam and I am going to fail. And in medical college, when you fail one paper, you have to repeat the year. And that repeating will cost you minimum 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs. Understood? The time was 11 o'clock. Tomorrow morning 10 o'clock exam. I said you have got close to 11 hours. Don't sleep. Go to the best student in the hostel. Fine? Study one question and one answer. Anywhere, one question, one answer, you know? I know one question answer. Go to that student and tell, this question is very important. Did you study this? Ask her. And she will tell you, no, this is not important. Then ask which is important. And she will give you one question and one answer. Learn that. Now you have two questions and two answers. Go to the third room. You understood?
Yes.
Go to 10 rooms like this. How many questions and answers you learn? Finished, syllabus is over. And she got 88% of marks. Are you getting the trick of learning? Very simple. Learning and getting marks is not at all a problem. That is why I want all of you to prepare exam questions which are going to come in examination. If you can predict 100 questions, you got full marks. And check with your friends, is it important? They will tell you, no, this is not important. Then tell which is important. Add that, finish. Today onwards, your preparation only for exams, nothing else. Done. You will all get 100 out of 100. You know, this batch will become the brightest batch. You can imagine all the paper reporters coming and interviewing. What is the method you used for studies? Is it not?
Yes.
Eh? All of us will become great. My name is Dr. TPS, Teachers, Parents, Students. So what do I teach? Teachers, parents. I am going to meet all your parents. We have a session one day. I think we have a session for today. And your response back to your parents from today, waking up early morning, all that should be the report given by your parents. Understood? There are a lot of parents who call me and say, yeah, for last 10 years I am trying, they did not change, but how did you change it? But don't make shame in your bed by drinking water and display it on the neighbors. Will ask what happened, why all the bed sheets are up here. Okay, don't do that. But as soon as you wake up in the morning, fold the bed so that you don't get back after that again. Okay, now you know what to prepare because you have got question paper and your friend's answer sheet you have to evaluate. When you evaluate, you correct it. Do you think you can sleep? You have got 5 questions and 5 answers coming from different subjects from different friends. You have to look at all that and correction has to be done. You can't sleep. You will enjoy it. Sleep is only a lazy item in your life. Actually, it is not required this much sleep. Deep sleep for some time is good enough. As soon as you go to bed, trim. That should be the way you are sleeping. All subjects and you can have fun. 20 minutes learning, 5 minutes fun is fine. But assume that so many people are only making jokes and fun, discard them. I'll tell you, out of 100 children, 20 kids will be generally to be discarded. But if you can explore some ambition, inspire, aspire, success. I have got another definition for IAS. What is IAS? Inspire, aspire, success. So you can inspire some, assume that you have a good group, all of them are studying, they will not be able to sit idle. They will also become party too. That is why I am making groups in that style. Right? 3 of you are smart, I will ask you to come. 3 of you together cannot be in a group because I am asking you to call another student, right? So all of you will become part of it. That ability is what teachers should have. Mix all of them together, mix them and ask them to make a presentation. Don't ask them the brightest. Whoever is not able to present, push them. Your own colleagues, you must make them smart. They will remember you throughout life. Got it? I have got students, during BSc somebody got a job, because of family pressure he has to go, and those days there was no photocopying. I used to write notes on carbon paper, post them every week. That's how I helped my classmates. Still they remember me because of that. They passed the exam not by sitting class. I used to write note and send it to them every week. How did I help my colleagues, you imagine? They are all my friends today because of that. All of you should help each other. You should remember this group. Always help each other so that all of you can reach into the highest place. There is a college in Hyderabad, and the cricket team in the college, as it is there in America. All of them decided we will all go to America together and study there only. Got it? There is a chemical engineering department in Osman University. All of them will go to abroad. Their juniors also they will pick up and give admission there. The whole college goes. You can imagine from India directly all of them will go. So all of you get placed in the best place. What will happen? Your juniors also will come to you. So another Chinmaya school will be there in US. Got it? It's always like that. My son went to King's College. King is the Imperial College. Same, there is another Imperial College. My next son went to Imperial. After that, my nephew went to Imperial. All of them went one by one, one by one. So once you are there, everybody will reach. I can take you to the best universities abroad. Always it is by reference. Somebody tells you are a good student, take. They will give you immediately reduction of fees also. I recommend I can give 10 lakhs reduction to anybody. So it's very simple. Life is not very difficult. Their job also by recommendation only. No application will go there. Recommendation. Yeah.
I have a question regarding my career. Like,
Louder. Everybody should listen.
yeah, so I have a question regarding my career. I've still not found my best ability. Like, I'm good at drawing, so I think if I should pursue artist. I am like this. Many might find fun. When my grandparents ask them to massage, so at that time I think, oh, I should pursue physiotherapy. Or now I got my braces, so I noticed what all the doctors used and how did they put these. So I found that interesting, and I thought if I should pursue BDS. So I've not found my best ability or what I should pursue in my career. So
You like maths or biology?
biology.
Then you should go to medical science. Suppose you are good in drawing and you are good in maths, architecture is the best one. Because your imagination is what you can do, right? It doesn't mean you cannot do something else. But we have a stream designed, so we have to go in that. If you love biology, definitely biology science. If you love maths, engineering. Little bit of drawing skill, architecture. More physics, it is chemical engineering. More of statistics and mathematics, computer science. More of physics, modern physics, electronics. Little bit of hardware, electrical. And if you do electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, they are called core engineering, no computer science. BDS, all these when you do, science stream when you do, all of you can do civil service, but only science stream can do Indian Forest Service. Forest Service is a beautiful system where you can be in the forest. All of you should do after this examination, after graduation, during the time, look at Missouri Civil Service Training Centers. Okay, when you see those, you will think, yeah, it's a paradise. The training which you get in Indian Civil Service, mostly worth more than 10 crores. Individually, they spend that much to make you a civil servant. Are you getting?
Yes.
My brother is a Indian Forest Service. Because he is a zoology man. He loves zoology. And when you become the chief of the state, you can have that blue light, wang, 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 and throughout state you can travel. Nobody is going to question you also. Because you are chief of the state, right? Anywhere you can go. A small village from my village. So when you study, look at all the options. You love economics, Indian Economic Service. You study statistics, Indian Statistical Service. You want revenue, Indian Revenue Service. You know, there are 56 all India services. So don't look at BDS, this. Look at what job you want to do in your life. And once you become a collector, you are the chief of the whole district. You are the revenue controller. You are also the district magistrate. They can ask, arrest this person. Immediately police will come and arrest. They are like a court by themselves. What a great position is that. So don't think about studies, think about job. The study is only the vehicle which will take me to the job. Don't worry. You have still time. Another 6 months, 8 months, you will do that. Yeah.
I want to pursue my career in cyber security and hacking. So which country should I go or course should I do?
Nobody will give you that job. Because hacking is illegal. Suppose somebody thinks that I want to hack, they will never get that appointment. You are an expert in computer science. Are you getting? You are an expert in computer science and data security. There is a computer science and data security. Study that, and sometime you are picked up into that job. You aspire to be that, they will doubt you. Why this fellow is hacking? We belong to that department. Government also it is done. But we never make somebody for that. Hacking, there is nothing called legal hacking. It is all not ethical also. There is nothing called ethical. We call it ethical because we want to give training to people. When somebody do hacking, how do we get rid of it? Okay. So learn data security, cyber security, digital, computer science. Hacking, don't talk about hacking at all. Understood? There is an organization in India also, which is in my own office. In Delhi and Hyderabad we have office. It is called National Technical Research Organization, NTRO. You will not see advertisements. You will not see advertisements calling for people. But we pick up people who are all bright in different companies. So do well. There are a lot of opportunities. Get into an IIT and do a program on data security, cyber security. Actually, we are funding a lot of money from Department of Space to Amardantamayi, Coimbatore also in cyber security. We have a group of people working in my office. My wife is the director. Yeah. See, you know, you have to finish. Now assume I don't answer all the questions here today. What am I doing? I am expecting tomorrow I will do. So what means tomorrow I will get less number of messages. But my expectation is from these 100, 200 children, few more people will come to me. So tomorrow am I going to be more burdened or less burdened? So what should I do today? Finish. You can try. Any one of you can try giving me on 95020388875 a message. If BSNL is working, I am alive, you will get a reply immediately. That's my guarantee. Are you getting? See, you Anil ji called me. Immediately I said, what is that you want? I want my children to learn from you. I said, I am coming. Tell me the date. We fixed the date also then and there. Actually, I am supposed to be in Bombay in another school during this time. Why they did not get? They said, we will decide it later. When I messaged them, I am already in Bombay. Why you did not come? I said, you did not confirm, na? What Anilji did? My ticket was booked immediately and sent it to me. Ticket is also booked. Are you getting?
Yes.
So immediate action.
So how can we get rid of the procrastinating thought?
Don't. You decide. It is in your hand. You decide I am going to finish now. Nothing for tomorrow. Understood? See, I used to train my kids, when they were in LKG, UKG, before going to bed, they have to keep the dress in the order in which they have to wear. Morning there is no searching. Where is my inner wear? There is my socks. Where is my shoes? Is it polished? Nothing doing. Shoe has to be polished. Keep it first. Then keep the socks. Then keep the belt. Then keep the whatever is in the order which you have to wear. Put everything together. Keep it there. Then only sleep. You understood? That is how it should be. When you do that, you can look at my. When I am here, I will start 2410. The data security computer scientist also should remember how to name your data. 241021, today's date. All that video today I will transfer. I will process, upload today, then only I will sleep. Your video, my video has to be mixed together. Are you getting?
Yes.
All this process. Uploading is not in my hand because it depends on the bandwidth in the hotel where I am staying. But processing I will finish. Otherwise what will happen? Tomorrow's and today's I will have to do. For last 10 days I couldn't do because of some other pressure. So all that my travel is pending. Otherwise, finish all on that day. Don't keep anything pending. Okay. That word itself is a bad word. That's not in my dictionary at all. And don't tell I will try to do it. Many people will tell. I will? Try to take this. Try to take this. Try to take this. Try to take this means there is no try. Either you can take it or don't take it only, right?
Yeah.
But why are we saying I will try to take it? There is nothing called try in the world. Understood? Either do it or don't do it. But why we keep saying I will try to do it? Nothing called to try. Understood? So you are very disciplined. Everything will be done on that day. Finish all my learning. Tomorrow there is nothing pending. Life is cool, calm. Ask me any question, I will answer. Like that you should. Good girl. Yeah.
Sir, what are the three advices?
No, sir.
Doctor, what are the three advices which would you like to give to your younger self?
Role, I already told you. Get 100% in all the roles. Very difficult. Okay. Goal, set your goals and values. Don't distract from your values. Don't do anything which will give you happiness temporarily, which will make you to repent tomorrow. Most of your happiness is temporary happiness. After that you will say, oh, I should not have done it. That will make you sick. That will make you to conflict. Don't do that. Think very seriously. What should I do for making me? What is your age now? Tell me.
17.
From today, in all your dealings with the people, between you, in house, in the street, whenever you walk, decide you are 27 years old. What's your age?
27.
Louder.
27.
27, 10 years elder. Automatically you will become very serious. Automatically the way you deal with your parents will become different. You understood? So be more matured. Then they will listen to your views. Now they are not listening to you because you are childish. Sometimes you are behaving not 17 also. You are behaving like 7 years old. Correct or not? Don't. Be more matured than your age. Luckily I was more matured than my age. So many people who are elder than me started respecting me more. That's why I am more whitish. My brothers used to color and then used to look young. My elder brother who was 20 years elder than me was looking younger than me. They used to ask, is your elder brother? I said, yeah, I am elder. but he is 20 years elder, was my teacher in my school. And my teacher who was in 12th class, that was not 12th class, that time pre-degree. My teachers were my students later. And I became director of academic staff college. I was teaching professors. Yeah, you are my teacher, chemistry teacher was sitting in front of me. Can you imagine? Your own teacher comes and learns from you tomorrow. I became very fast up in my life. Yeah.
Acharya, how can I know that I am taking the right decision?
Very difficult. Decisions are of two types. One is prescribed by the brain, another one is prescribed by the heart. There are only two decisions, not me. I can only listen to my brain, which is not brain, which is called the head, and another one is called the heart. There is only 2H. Which is the 2H? Head and the heart. Nelson Mandela says, either you can listen to head or to heart. Both are impossible. Now you want to have mirchi bhaji. Beautiful, no? Mirchi bhaji? What a smell, tempting. Now you got the smell in your nose. Correct? Now the tongue start watering. Correct? Who is telling this mirchi bhaji is good? Not the head. I want. The brain will tell you, don't, because the oil is not good, the place in which is created is not good, not neat, and last time you had a tummy problem, don't eat. Whom do you listen? Head or the heart? Sometime head, sometime heart. Now assume you don't eat, what will happen? In the night, dream, mirchi bhaji will come and you will not sleep. Tomorrow morning your mood will go. So there is no solution which is good, which is correct. Decision cannot be taken. You must see practically what is good for me for a long run. But immediately what gives you happiness, get involved, which will not counter back on you. Don't do anything which is related to somebody else, where you can find fault with them, because they will not take ownership. Most of them will say, no, I am not responsible, you are responsible. Understood? Now what do? You want to go for a movie, you know father will not agree. You will go and somehow ask Ma, please, and she will say, go. What are you doing actually? You are cheating your father with the help of your mother. Why are you going there? Because you know she will agree. No. Take both of them into confidence. Otherwise they will have actually enmity together. So you are responsible for their fight. Understood? Temporarily you are enjoying, but longer term suffering will be. So don't do that. So how many of you decided you are going to follow the style? Your teachers are all happy. They are all with you. Revision, making this, group, learning. Because you know what happens today? They prepare a lot and you are lazy. Now it has to become reverse. Next few months, how many months?
3 months.
And that multiplied by how many days? Multiplied by how many hours? Make your own timetable. Look at all the chapters. Tell me one chapter. Earlier we did. How much time you require to study that? Do this for all the chapters today. All the subject, all the chapters. Make a table. How much time you require to finish learning, and tell your friend, I finished learning this. You finish learning. Let us have a discussion. Let us have a question paper. Exchange. Give an answer. Every day decide that you are writing exams. Fine? There may be a lot of people who are tensed when sitting in the exam hall. That should go. When you get the question paper, oh, this question 5 times I wrote. This friend, all of them gave this question. I only evaluated this. Then how do you write? Tim, it will come. Understood? Every question should become this. How many times I have wrote this? Like that should be your style. And before exam, you know all the questions which are going to come. Finished. You will become Mark. You should create image. Your image. Any more questions? Yeah. No. Every day, if you are a film, movie, every day see one, then only sleep. If you are on YouTube, see that in 3x. I see all the movies. I know you are. Have you seen Cycle movie? Marathi movie, you have not seen Cycle. Today itself you watch. What a beautiful movie, huh? I see all the Marathi movies. I see Bangla, Gujarati, Hindi, Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, all the movies. I go to cinema theatre and finish seeing all the movie in the release day in Hyderabad. 4 movies per day in America. No, actually not required. See what is happening most of the time, you are thinking and becoming thunk. Overthinking is what is your problem. You finish movie, immediately come and study. Use your telephone for half an hour, immediately go and study. Otherwise, what are you doing? You are sitting in front of book, not studying at all. Wasting time here, not enjoying also. You should do both. Understood? That's why I said, go to kitchen, help your mother. Everything you have to have don't suspend anything. Because you don't know. And your parents will fully support you. I used to tell my son, stop studies, go to movie too. He'll say, tomorrow exam. Yeah, this is the right time to go for movie. Go. Got it? Competitive exam, like after BTech you have a GATE exam. I used to tell my students, before GATE exam, go for movie. And we all go together. I'll take my kids, go. Let us go together for a movie. Don't suspend anything. Life is to enjoy. Okay, now you don't know anything in exam hall. Exam hall is the best place to enjoy. Because I don't know anything, I cannot write anything. So this girl is writing, I will look at her. Right, yeah? Her concentration also will go. She will fail, I will also fail. No joke, I have done this. During my MBA, one of the exam, what I did was, made all my classmates in my hall to fail. I was sitting and looking, yeah, very difficult, nothing can be done. So they were all looking at me that I used to write 300 pages and this fellow is telling it is tough. No. So what happened? They also lost everything. Everybody failed. I wrote my supplementary, got 100 out of 100. So if you don't know anything, you can enjoy exam hall. Others are sweating. You're right, yeah. Don't worry. I did all experiments in my life. So enjoy. So tomorrow, decide between your friends which chapter, which subject. Prepare a question paper, give it to her. Toughest. You should also make it toughest. Indirectly, only you should get the answer. Yeah.
Whether I sleep out or less, I still feel sleepy and tired.
Drink a lot of water. Change your eating pattern. There is something wrong. What do you eat? You like more milk products? Lion sleeps 20 hours, 4 hours only awake. All non-vegetarians will have this problem. Reduce it, drink a lot of water. Non-veg will create you more lethargic. Okay, and there could be some respiratory breathing problem also. That also have to be seen.
I don't feel like eating fish.
No, you should change. Go to slightly. I was also non-veg. Without the smell of fish, I cannot eat those days. But then I changed. What you should do is go to soya bean. Ask your parents to prepare soya bean as close to non-veg dish. Masala can be same.
I thought I don't eat fish.
Yeah, that's what. Slowly change it to that. Nothing wrong in eating non-veg, but not too much. And when you eat non-veg, you should drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. That will reduce. And second one, sometimes little bit of the cool drinks items. No, you have Coca-Cola. All such things will help you to digest much better faster. That's good. I don't prescribe you alcohol.
And what about feeling tired?
That is the reason. Your digestion is not perfect. The food is not digested properly. It will create this problem. Drink a lot of water. Water is the solution for most of the problems. Okay. Ardha puradaye dhanyam. Ardha puradaye dhanyam. Tadardham varinam tadha. Don't eat more. What happens to the non-vegetarian eaters? Eating non-veg or any food is not bad, because it has got more masala. The tongue will prompt to eat more. That is why non-veg people eat more. Vegetarians eat very less. Your tummy has to be half filled. Okay, half of that have to be water and half has to be empty. If that is your habit, then the metabolism will become very good. Ardha puradaye dhannam tadardham varinam tadha. That is the rule. Then you will be able to work more. Actually, when you read half an hour, it is equivalent to 3 hours of walking. When you walk 3 hours, don't you drink 1 bottle of water? That means half an hour when you are reading, what you should have? And always, this bottle, why am I keeping it here? There is a 20-second rule. What is it called?
20-second rule.
To take this water to my hand, it takes only 20 seconds. If water is not beside you, you will postpone drinking. And when you postpone drinking, you are looking at the book but not reading. And when you drink a lot of water, definitely you cannot sleep. Understood? So drink a lot of water. And wash your face every now and then. When wash your face, you are washing your hands also. Leg, hand, face. 3 keep on washing. That will keep your lethargy off and you will become more energetic. When I was doing my masters, I had similar problem. So what I used to do was keep a bucket of water, put my leg inside and then read. But don't do that. Sometimes you will become sick. Okay. You need to wet your leg, wet your hands, wet your face. Little warm water, cold water. Little warm water, cold water. Alternatively do it. You will become fresh all the time. Got it? Now morning onwards you are seeing me. Are you seeing me tired?
No.
Why? And every day I do this. When you come to my house for a training program, 10 days I don't sleep at all. I got 20 boys, 20 girls in my house. All of them will come. Lot of discussion will happen. Sometimes 48 hours non-stop classes. And to be very frank, until yesterday I had severe cough. I got medicines also. Today not even single time I coughed. I get dedicated into this. I am not talking from my brain. I am not talking from my heart. It comes from my Atma. Uddhared Atmanatmanam Atmanam avasadhayet Atmaiva hyatmano bandhu Atmaiva ripuratmanaha Uddhared Atmanatmanam Chinmaya. you will see beautiful explanation. I have got Chinmaya Bhagavad Gita on, where all the sloka to another sloka connections. I must have totally used that book, written so much about all slokas. Okay, he is from my native. Cousin brother is my close friend, and he is the man who taught Britishers how to speak English. 35 years. Professor P.B. Nair, and he was a professor in Britain 35 years. Even now, 84 years old, still he is a professor. A good friend of mine. When from Hyderabad I fly to Calicut, he stays in Calicut. He will always ask me, get me newspapers. From Hyderabad, all the newspapers I will take. All the different newspapers. In the airport they will give free. All that newspaper I will take. He will take one page and say, one mistake, two mistake, three mistakes. All the newspaper, English newspaper, he will find mistakes. Expert in English. They are all my friends. Don't think that. So all the Swamijis are all my friends.
How to learn organic chemistry?
Biggest problem between organic and inorganic. What is organic? Carbon compounds. When carbon compounds, most important, because the whole world is full of carbon compounds. Petroleum products, thermocol, plastic, everything is carbon. You go to a refinery, carbon only. Are you getting? The sulfur is carbon. The byproduct in a refinery is carbon. Now you go to the periodic table, write all the carbon compounds in that which can form carbon compounds. Difficulty in organic chemistry is when you learn one chapter, fantastic. Second chapter, first chapter you will forget. Correct or not?
Yes.
I know the disease. So what is to be done? Create a beautiful gist of that. Every day revise it. Okay. Talk to your friends. Today we will discuss chapter number 1. Second chapter we will discuss tomorrow with somebody else. Identify few people who will discuss with you different chapters. That's the only method. Very difficult. Beautiful question. But learn periodic table. Mark it, color it, keep it. No, dining table is not required. You require periodic table. And make a chart there. Mark all the carbon compounds. Beautiful. And structure you should remember. Hexagonal, CH, CH2, CHO2, all that, you know. How many H is there, how many C is there, how many pentagons are there, octagons are there. All that different structure you mark it. Put it into in your classroom also, make a beautiful chart and keep it. All of you make chart and keep it in your classroom. Everybody can use it. You decide you are going to make one chapter, the other person another chapter. Colorful, you should remember, explain. Every day spend 5 minutes in front of that. Done. Lifelong you will remember. I had wonderful teachers. But I never studied chemistry after my plus 2. But I still remember those. Should ask such questions so I can give you clues. The standard of my class depends on your questions. Come on.
I usually make a lot of spelling mistakes. How can I overcome it?
Very, very simple. What you should do is look at the pronunciation. Okay. Look at the pronunciation, split it into bits and learn. Don't learn totally. Split it into bits. Identify the root word. Question. What is the root word? Quest. So did I tell all of you? The best dictionary is wordhippo.com. When you look at wordhippo.com, type in the word. Similar words. You will see a plenty of synonyms, antonyms, all that you will see. All good?
All good. How are you all?
Sit down. All your synonyms, antonyms will come in the wordhippo.com. Okay? Take a word, look at the meaning, identify the reverse, identify the meaning, identify the antonym. You will enjoy. Your vocabulary has to be perfect, 100%. That's a way to learn. Okay? And now another method to improve your vocabulary, I'll give another technique. Fine? Write education. E-D-U-C-A-T-I-O-N. Did you write? Yes. Using the word education, use all the alphabets there. Create as many meaningful words as you can. Okay, don't do it now. Single letter word, 2-letter word, 3-letter word, 4-letter word, make it into different places. Bring it tomorrow. Compare with your friends. Take your own time. Understood now? I, education, I is there. I is a meaningful word. At is a meaningful word. Now tell me, it is a meaningful word. Now tell me how many words you can create from education. Tell me. Guess how many number. You put a number there, put a round there. How many words you can create? Independent, meaningful words. How many words you can create? Guess some number. 20? Anybody who wants more? 50. 50. Okay, now tomorrow morning you will see a wonder. You can create more than 100. And when 2 people join, you will find you can create much more. You think you know very less, but actually you know more. But you are not practicing it. And while you practice, what are you doing? You are learning spelling. You are learning meaning. You are improving your vocabulary. Now do it with most of the technology, terminology, words which you have in your textbook. Got it? Automatically root will come. Educate will come. Education, educate will come. Question will come. So inside that word, you will see a lot of root words inside. So you get into the root. Learning becomes simple. Good girl. Hey, come here. Now you have a role. Tell, where did we meet? What do you do? Introduce yourself. Let the children.
How are you all?
What is it?
I don't think in front of him I should be talking at all. Right?
No.
Yes. Oh no. So we don't do much. We just, as he does, we open the skies to students. So what do? We bring the galaxies and the stars right into your world by teaching you about astronomy and space sciences. And we have some lovely people like these. He's one of the top over there. Guide us and mentor us. Because today, your generation, I think, is the luckiest, who is at the cusp of a revolution in technology, in innovation, in human endeavors. Would you agree? Because above everything else, you need to believe in yourself. You know, when ISRO works, when they start, or anybody, anywhere on this planet, when they talk about space works, the knowledge is very limited. And what he's trying to make you do is expand your horizons, make you think critically, make you think about possibilities. From one word that he's asking you to make multiple words, he's telling you to explore your possibilities. Can you understand? Right? Can you imagine? At our time we had such limited resources. I think I can ask all your teachers also. Yeah, but still we did quite good. Okay? And with you guys, It's an endless opportunity. You are just like an expanding universe. You know, Einstein said, right? His formula, E is equal to mc square. What does it mean? Somebody gave a formula, right? E is equal to mc square. And physics teacher ne bola, pad lo bhai. Yeah, it's got something to do with space fabric. Right? It actually talks, if you look at it very literally, it talks about the possibilities. Even today, man is trying to take this formula that Einstein has got out and trying to figure out if we can teleport. There are so many possibilities. Star Trek, have you seen teleporting? You think that's just somebody has thought about putting it in a TV serial? Those people sit with a lot of research people and they talk and they listen, correct me whenever I'm wrong, and they talk about the possibilities, and then these writers come back and they write, and we think that is fiction, but at the back end those are the possibilities which people are trying to go and evaluate. And you are the lucky generation. Not that we were not lucky. We were lucky in our own way. Okay, we are really fortunate. Alright, and you have so much more to be thankful and gratitude. So that is a little endeavor that we do. This podium is not mine. It is his.
We met in a conference.
Yes, we met 2 years back. 2 years back at a conference of educators.
But you know what do? I get contacts. When I come to Bombay, I send a message to all of them saying I am here. And luckily she was here in the same city here.
Yes, luckily today I was in this part of the city.
Otherwise 3 hours far, no?
No, I would have still come. He knows that. I would have still come. You know, so you guys should make the most of the number of days that he is here. Alright? Never let anybody, I'm sorry I'm being very vocal about this, let nobody ever in your life tell you you don't have it in you. In anything, you all have it in you, and you have it so much in you. It's just that start looking at it. Every time remember the word education and the possibility of more than 100 words that it can open to you. And similarly, everything that you think, there would be failures. Go read up about ISRO, about how many failures did Kalam have, did Sarabhai have, or even in the present missions they have. You don't see that. Okay, he's worked on a couple of them, he will be probably telling you. So failures, that's why Kalam is very beautifully written. Don't get scared of failures. Do them, take that risk, fail. Because when you fail, your victory will be first very sweet. Second, you will know what it does to be tenacious. Or tenacity, you understand the word tenacity, right? Something that you don't give up. You go on doing, you hold on till you achieve success. That is tenacity. Not easy, not difficult either. Some of you may be interested, some of you may not be interested. Some of you may have other interest. Is it wrong? Absolutely not. Right? But whatever you do it to the best of your ability. I always tell my daughter, even if I tell you to sweep a floor, do it to the best of your ability.
Morning we did clapping, you remember?
Yes. Was it thundercloud? Yeah, is it good? Because that's what it should be, right? Did you give him that kind of a thunder afterwards?
Say well done.
Less of me and more of him.
We just met in a conference. You can see how relationship builds. Understood? Always remember to connect. The world is with the connections. World is with the connections. Connection is communication. We only have the ability to communicate. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani, Chaitani. Nranam. Pashunam. Jnanam. Narano. Adhiko. Vishesho. Jnanebhi. Hina. Pashubhi. Samana. Anything you understood? Wonderful. Aharam. Nidra. Bhayam. Maithunam is sex. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani, Chaitani, equally Chaitanyam. For Pashu is animal, Nranam is human being. Equal for animal and human being. What is extra for us? Jnanam. What is the difference? No dog will sit, no dogs will sit in front of the dog, and then dog gives lecture. Have you seen? No animal will give lecture to a group of animals, but always human being will give lectures to human being. I can document my knowledge and spread it to the next generation. So if you don't learn, who are you? You are an animal. You see the sloka, what it says? Jnanebhihina. If you don't learn, you are an animal. Jnanebhihina Pashubhi Samana. If you don't learn, you are an animal. So you can decide which animal you are. Lot of options are there, right? But you are an animal. Do you want to be an animal or a human being? Human being. So every moment what you should do? Learn. That's the only method. Yeah. So what do I do? When I come to Bombay, assume that any of you send me a WhatsApp message. Next time, any part of this world I come, I'll send you a message. Yesterday I must have sent you 80 people in Bombay who are in contact in the recent past. 2024, whoever is in contact. And you don't respond, 2025, even if I come, I'll not. Every place when I go, I connect to people. Got it? Prompt engineering, which is the future of the world. Heard this? Have you heard prompt engineering? Never. What is prompt engineering? Asking perfect questions. You have ChatGPT. Anything you want, it will give you answer. But you should know what to ask. And if you don't ask in the right way, it will give you in a different way. Refine it and ask again, it will give you a different answer. There are lot of such platforms. Not even ChatGPT alone, there are many. So all of them will give you solutions, but you should know what to ask. What is tomorrow's world? Prompt. You prompt, I prompted her, she came and spoke, right? If I don't prompt her, she won't. And the prompt came exactly, the word education came. That is why she spoke like that. But if it would have been a different situation, answer would have been different. Understood? So the prompt is most essential. So you must know what to ask, how to ask, when to ask, where to ask. And create your knowledge, record it, keep it, share it with somebody. Your best friend will become your best friend throughout your life. Every day I get lot of messages. I am going to commit suicide. I am in a deep problem. I passed MBBS from China, but Indian qualification I am not able to get. I passed my BDS 5 years back. I am not able to practice. I am not able to touch somebody's tooth. Worry, scare. Whatever you learn is useless. Understood? So somebody was asking, why are you going and giving lecture? Here also somebody asked. It's not to give you 100% marks in your 12th class. Are you getting? Yes. Throughout your life, if you are in contact with me, wherever, whenever you want, I will be alive. What a guarantee. Guaranteed life. Next 30 years. Today somebody had sent a message. Read it louder. Hold.
Good morning, dear Dr. TPS. Last year, this time when we met in Delhi in the international conference, I remember it was your birthday. Happy birthday, dear Dr. TPS.
So somebody believes that day was my birthday, right? Every Sunday is our birthday, right? So how many birthdays you celebrate? Every year 54. Add all that. That many, how many birthdays you finished? I just crossed my 60 years. I am 60 years now. But I retired 14 years back. I died 5 times. This is my 6th life. Met with accidents. People died. I lost my sister and father in an accident. I escaped, both of them died. So I will live up to 2053, another 30 years. I am a good astrologer. Nobody here should be lazy. You have shown that power of clapping. Assume if I don't teach you that clapping, you would have clapped like this. She would have felt very bad, no? Correct or not?
Yes.
What did he say? You should use your energy full. Did I not show you that?
Yes.
Every one of us will say, you have to use your power. Your buddhi is too much. You want to prove that? Ask your mother, father, and you sit together. Take any song, ask them to learn. Who will learn faster? You will learn faster. So if you don't learn now, after some time at their age, if you start learning, you will not be able to learn. Got it? So which is the time to learn? Now. Afterwards, you will repent. Yeah, I should have learned. Yeah. Gone. Ask your mother and father, what was their aim? What they wanted to be at your age? Did they really become what they wanted? Most of them will say, no, I couldn't become what I wanted to be. Why? Only one reason. They did not use opportunities. Understood? So write my last lesson for you today. P performance is equal to, I am a mathematician, so I make formulas. This is my formula. You will not see on Google. Created by me. P performance is equal to A attitude plus O opportunity plus S skill. Now you have an opportunity. You have wonderful opportunity. You have skill also. You can learn. But most of the people, what they lack is attitude. So I was telling, you have good attitude. Good combination of all the three will make you to perform well. There is a beautiful swimming pool. You know swimming, but people don't jump into swimming because attitude is not there. But some people have great attitude, but no opportunities. Some people have great opportunity, great attitude, but not able to learn, finished. They will also become depression. So who will come to me? Lacking opportunity, lacking attitude, lacking skill. Delay practice, procrastination, all these are attitude problems. You have skill, I can finish today. Okay, then you will not have breakfast today, only tomorrow you will have. No, but you will have breakfast, right? Understood? That you don't delay. Breakfast at right time, lunch at right time, dinner at right time, everything will be perfect. But when it comes to studies, tomorrow. That is bad. So you have bad attitude for studies. Don't do that. Attitude, skill, opportunities. All that together, performance will come. And not that you perform is important. You should also show others that I am performing. So what you should do? Tell your father, tell your mother, I finished studying this subject. So they will not quote you. Sometimes what happens? See the other fellow, they are studying. So many comparison will come, right? Yes or no? You know who was the worst putra of Bharat? Duryodhana. Why? Because the other 5 brothers were bright children. Pancha Pandavas were bright. Dharmaputra was great. But Duryodhana? Bad. Why? Because mother was blind. Why mother was blind? Because father was blind. When father is blind, actually mother should open the eyes and work. But what wife did? So both husband and wife become blind, they produce 100 children. You understood? Mahabharata can be told like this. And therefore what will happen? Where their children is going to make company, parents will not know. So you are not good, you are not bad, but both of you become bad if your company is bad. What is Mahabharata saying? Dharmaputra's best company was Krishna. Duryodhana's company was Shakuni. So who makes Duryodhana bad? Shakuni. Suppose Duryodhana was with Krishna, he would have been a good boy, right? Yes. Why he did not become? Because Gandhari, Dhritarashtra both were blind. So your father and mother will get all the blame if you go bad. Understood? You want the blame to go to your father and mother. So what you should do? Make good company. And your company is not good, you become Krishna, make them Duryodhana. And where is Duryodhana's company? Shakuni is from which place? Gandhar. Where is Gandhar? Kandahar, Afghanistan. So what is Mahabharata story saying? Don't get company from Afghanistan. Understood? What is the message from Mahabharata? No company with Afghanistan. Even today, Afghanistan is such a country. See what Mahabharata has written long back, what happened 5,400 years back. Even now, Afghanistan is a bad. You want that? No. So your company decides how you will become. Okay, so you becoming good is not important. That is important, but more important is how you are going to influence your friends. All of you have a responsibility. Make your friends very good, make them to learn, study together, let us learn together. Fine? Understood? एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे. What is it? Meaning you know? Yes. Ekata, Swatantrata, Samanata. Each one of you have independence, but all of you together should work together. How? Ekata, Swatantrata, Samanata rahe. एकता स्वतंत्रता समानता रहे. विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे. विश्व में चरित्र की अमानता रहे. समानता रहे. समानता रहे. कंड है करोड़ गीत एक विश्व का. कंड है करोड़ गीत एक विश्व का. Rest of the thing Google and find out. But wherever Rashtrika is there, I changed it into Vishwaka. Why Rashtra? Vishwa, no? Okay. रंग है अनेक चित्र विश्व एक विश्व का. A lot of beautiful stanza is there. You should learn that, and that is the most liked integration song which I make my children to learn during the camps. Beautiful. पंध है अनेक लेख एक राष्ट्र का. I change to एक विश्व का. Got it? Don't accept anything as it is. You as a poet should change something. Don't accept everything as it is. Change. Modify. Innovate. Create. All of you have to become creative. Fine? Tata bye bye. Close your eyes. Think what all happened today. What did you learn? How it impacts? What is the message? Close your eyes. Think all the points one by one, one by one. Open your eyes. Fold your fingers. You know what to do. Hit your neighbor if you want. Rub your eyes if you want. Tell your neighbor what did you learn today. What is the resolution? What is the takeaway home? What is that you are carrying as a message? What you want to tell your friends? So how much mark you will get as a student? How much mark you will get as a daughter and a son? Make it 100. You know what to do, right? Are you my children?
Yes!
Not enough?
Yes!
Not enough?
Yes!
Love you all. Love you all. First pass your 12th class.
Thank you.
Acharya, a second. When in the break time you gave everybody autograph, I did not have my book.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
I.
What's your name?
Samskruti.
Spell it.
SAM.
Yes.
AM.
A.
M.
N.
SKR.
Yes. The rest you write.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. We had a
You
lot of
enjoy.
fun. Thank you so much, Acharya. We had a lot of fun today. Thank you, Mahatma. Bye.